Hi guys. Yeah, I woke up today, found out I was on the front page of Reddit, and I've been asked a lot of questions about flash paper marriage proposal I've done. So I'm going to try and just tackle them really quickly in this short video. So I think the first one the question I get is where do I get inspiration? And I was always racking my brains trying to find a kind of interesting way to do this stuff, you know, without being too over the top, but being a bit special. And you know, my fiance, she loves origami. And I just happened to be watching an episode of Arrested Development where Job was on and he was just doing his flame magic tricks. And the two just kind of collided and I was like, oh my god, I have to do that. It's a bit hard folding flash paper because it's like tissue paper, it's incredibly thin. But if you're patient enough, it can work, so yeah. The next question is, how did I know it wouldn't damage the ring? The fire wouldn't damage the ring. So I guess that I'm an analyst by trade and so I tested the crap out of this stuff. So I did loads of test runs, as you can see in this footage. But then the final one is I wrapped up like a little toy I got from Japan in a ton of the flash paper and set it on fire. As you can see here, it happened very quickly.
Whoa! Jesus.
Yeah, and it was fun. But then two things happened. One, that the toy was fine. But secondly, I was holding onto that paper whilst it still went and I didn't burn myself. So I was like, look, if my skin is fine, then the ring should be. But also I emailed the jeweler who made it too, and we got into this weird email conversation where she actually involved one of her magician friends, and they thought it would be fine, but they couldn't promise. But I did also learn that the melting point of gold and sapphires are just over 1,000 degrees centigrade and 2,000 degrees centigrade respectively. So that was always just a nice little fact. And I thought, if I'm going to reach those kind of temperatures, I've probably got bigger problems to worry about than damaging the ring. If I'm that close to those kind of heats, so we're all good there. Yeah, and lastly, yeah, like how did I do it? A few people are asking. It was just, you know, just had a nice little dinner out. You know, I was doing the speech, there were loads of other origami flowers around, and as I was lighting the candles, it was all fine. And then when I finally ended the speech, I accidentally set fire to the origami flash paper to reveal the ring, and it was a nice little touch. And yeah, thankfully she said yes, so that's all good. Cool, so there you go guys, hopefully I've answered those questions. Thanks for putting me at the front page of Reddit, that's awesome. And look, I know you didn't come for this, but I have a YouTube channel where I try and do fun data visualizations every now and then, like with Game of Thrones deaths or Harry Potter and stuff like that. So if you want to see any of that, just feel free to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, and let me know in the comments below if you've done anything like this as well. I'd love to see what you've come up with. So thanks guys, have a good one.